बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रबी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर व तमिम बिल खैर रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा अस्सलामु अलैकुम. Hope you all are good. This is the mathematics T3 book and updated 7th edition, and today we will do exercise 14C. Let's start, students. 14C, question number 1. SN has two bags each containing 5 black marbles and 4 red marbles. He takes one marble at random from each bag. Copy and complete the tree diagram shown below. Now students, we have to complete that tree diagram, and there are the 5 marbles in each black 5 marbles in each bag, and in the first bag it means that there is a 5 marble and total marbles are 9. Then the other probability is 5 over 9. The red marbles are four red marbles, and total marbles are 9. And the probability of getting the red marble in the first bag is 4 over 9. And now the second bag, again the probability of getting the black is 5 over 9, and getting the red is 4 over 9. Again that black, getting the black is 5 over 9 and red is 4 over 9. Students, you know the formula of the probability is favorable outcomes over total number of possible outcomes. The 5 is the favorable outcomes because there is the 5 black marble, and that is the total number of outcomes. When we add up the total, when we add 5 into 4, and this is the total number of the marble. And in now students, part number B. In part number B, we have to find the probability that SN draws in 1 a black marble from the first bag, a red marble from the second bag, given that he draws a black marble from the first bag. Third, a black marble from the first bag and a red marble from the second bag. And fourth one is a red marble from the second bag. We have to find the probability of these situations. These situations are given to us. We have to find the probability of these things. In part number 1, we have to find the probability black marble from the first bag. We have to find the probability of black marble from the first bag, and it's very simple. We have write it that 5 over 9. In part number 2, we have to find the probability of red marble from the second bag, given that the black marble is drawn from the first bag. Yes, you can understand this by the help with the help of the tree diagram. In the first bag there is a black marble, but in the second bag it is the red marble, and that's why the probability is 4 by 9. We don't go there. That's why the answer is only 4 by 9. First bag black marble, and we have to find the probability of the red marble, and this is the 4 over 9. So students, the answer is 4 over 9. Now students, in part number 3, we have to find the black marble from the second bag and the red marble from the first bag. We have to find the probability of this. And this probability is 5 over 9. The black marble from the second bag is 5 over 9. And the red marble from the first bag is 4 over 9. You know that the meaning of and in the probability is multiply. It means we have to combine the probability of both things, and we get 20 over 81. In the part number 4, it's given to us the red marble, probability of red marble from the second bag, and its probability is like that. And probability, there is a chance to get the red and red. In the first bag is red, again there is red, or when there is come the or, we add the addition sign, and the probability of getting the black and red. Now we can write its probability like that. 4 over 9, 4 over 9. Probability of black is 5 over 9 over 4 over 9. And probability is equal to 4 times 16 over 81 plus 20 over 81, and we get 636 over 81. It's come in the table of 9. 4 times 36 and 9 times 81. By simplifying it, we get 4 over 9, and this is the probability. And now students, the question number 1 is solved. Now students, question number 2, a bag contains 6 red balls and 4 yellow balls. A ball is chosen at random and then put bag into the bag. The process is carried out twice. Now there is only the one bag and the balls are chosen. And in the bag there is 6 red balls and 4 yellow balls, and it will be done by 2 times. It means there are the 2 attempts of it. 2 draws. It's given in the tree diagram. Now we have to copy and complete the tree diagram shown below, and this is the first draw. When we take out the ball, there is a probability of getting the red ball is 6, and total balls become 4, 8, 10, and this is the probability of 6 by 10. You know that the formula of probability is favorable outcome over total number of possible outcomes, and this is the favorable outcome, this is the total number of possible outcomes. And in the first attempt, in the first draw, there is the yellow balls are 4 favorable outcomes, and total number of possible outcomes are 10, and the probability is 4 by 10. Now in this second draw, again the probability of getting the red ball is 6 by 10 and yellow ball is 4 by 10. Red ball is 6 by 10 and yellow ball is 4 by 10. Now we complete this tree diagram, and after this there is a part number B, in which we have to find the probability of choosing 2 red balls. What is the probability of choosing the 2 red balls? And 1 ball of each color. It means that there is a probability of getting the ball red and yellow, or yellow and red, because the ball of each color. That is the probability. And the third one is a yellow ball on the second draw. The yellow ball in the second draw. The probability of getting this. In this, the probability may be the red ball and yellow ball. Red, yellow, and yellow ball. Questions part number 3, a yellow ball on the second draw. The probability of finding this, and there is a probability of red and yellow, or yellow and yellow, and we can find the probability. Now students, the part number 1, the probability of getting 2 red balls. The probability is 6 by 10 of 1 ball, and 2 ball is 6 by 10. We have to combine the probability, and this is we have to simplify it. 3 times 36 over 100, and it's come in the table of 4. 9 4 times 36, and 9 4 25 times 100. Now the probability is 9 by 25. Now students, part number 2, probability of 1 ball of each color, and this is the probability is red and yellow, or means addition sign. Probability of yellow and red. This is the probability of getting the 1 ball of each color. It's maybe red and yellow, it's maybe yellow and red, because each color. And then that the probability of red is 6 by 10 and yellow is 4 by 10. and yellow 4 by 10, and red is 6 by 10. We have to simplify it 24 by 100 and 24 by 100. 48 over 100, and it's come in the table of 4 for 1 times 4 and for 2 times 8 and 425 times 100. And now students, this is the probability of getting the one ball of each color. Now students, part number 3, probability of yellow ball on the second draw, and the probability is red and yellow, or probability of yellow and yellow. And you know the probability of red is 6 by 10 and yellow is 4 by 10, and the probability of yellow is 4 by 10 and yellow 4 by 10, and this is for 624 over 100 and 16 over 100, and by adding it we get 0, 40 over 100, it cancelled, and 2 over 5, the probability of getting the yellow ball on the second draw. Question number 2 is solved. Now students, question number 3, the diagram below shows two discs each with the 4 equal sectors. Each disc has a pointer which when spun is equally likely to come to rest in any of the 4 equal sectors. In a game, the player spins each pointer once. His score is the sum of the number shown by the pointer. And now these are the two discs. This is the first disc and this is the second disc. Now students, this is a game and each player has to spin this only one, and it's spun one times this disc and this disc. Then we have to add the number, and its score is by adding the number. Now students, we have to complete the tick diagram according to this diagram, and this is copy and complete the diagram shown below. You see that there is a 10 comes 1 by 4 because 1 is a favorable outcome of 10, and total number of possible outcomes are 4. There are 4 sections. And to come the 0 in the second disc, there is a possible outcome of 1 over 4. And to get the 30, 3 over 4. Now we have to add these values and add this sum. This is the first disk and this is second disk, and this is given in the question. Okay, that is the score. That's why we are writing the sum of this, and we get the 40 there. And in the second, there is a probability of getting the 20s 2 by 4, which becomes 1 by 2, and probability of getting 20 in the second is 0. Now, now in the second disk, the probability of getting the 0 is 1 by 4, and probability of getting the 30 is 3 by 4. And now its sum is 20 and its sum is 50. And the probability of get the 30 is 1 by 4 in the first disk. In the second disk, the probability of getting the 0 is 1 by 4, and probability of getting the 30 is 3 by 4. 30 is 3 times. And by adding it, we get the 30. And by adding it, we get the 60. Now students, this is the T diagram and it's solved. And now we have to find with the help of the diagram, calculate the probability that the first number obtained is less than or equal to the second number obtained. The first number obtained is less. We have to write the probability the first number is less than to the second one. We have to write the probability of this one. The first number is less than and 30. The probability of it. This is 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Now we have to write the probability of 20 and 30. This is 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. And in this part we have to write the probability of 30 because it's less than or equal to. That's why we have to write the probability of 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. And now in part number 2, the second number obtained is 0. The second number obtained is 0 is also there is a 3 probability that the 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. The second number is 0. 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. And 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. This is the probability of getting the number 0. Now we solve it. Part number 1, the first number is less than and equal to second number, and the probability is 1 by 4 and 3 by 4 and 1 by 2 and 3 by 4, 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. This way, now we have to calculate it, and it's also shown in the tree diagram that this is the probability. Now we have to solve it. It's come 3 by 4 and this come 3 by 8 and this come 3 by 16. Sorry, it's multiplied. 3 by 16, 3 by 8 and 3 by 16. Now we have to take the LCM of it and then we have to solve it. And by taking the LCM we get the 16 over 3 plus 2, 3 2 times 6 plus 6 and we get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 by 16. And by simplifying it, we get 3 by 4. It comes both value in the table of 4 and the probability is 3 by 4. This is the answer of part number 1. Now the probability of second number is 0. The second number is 0. The probability is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Now we have to solve it. 1 by 16, 1 by 18 and 1 by 16. And we get by taking LCM 16, 1, 2, 1. We get 4 by 16. And there's come 1 by 4. This is the probability of number. Second number is 0. Now students, part number C, if a player score is between 10 and 50 but excluding 10 and 50, 15, he receives PKR rupees 200. If his score is more than 40, he receives PKR 500. Otherwise, he receives nothing. What is the probability that he receives rupees 200, 500, 200 or 500 and nothing? Now students, part number 1, rupees 200, and in for 200 the player's score is between 10 and 50, and 10 is excluding, not included in it, excluding 10 and 50 value. In between 10 and 50 we are talking about, and this the probability for rupees 200, and this probability is also for rupees 200. And this probability is again for rupees 200. There are the three probability which are included in for rupees 200, and for 500 the probabilities there is a value is more than 50, and this is the 500 for values, this is the for rupees 500, and this value is for rupees also 500 because it is 50 and this is 60. And now, and which are not included, it's gain nothing, it's is nothing. Now students, we have to find the probability of getting 200. We saw in the T diagram that it is 1 by 4 and 3 by 4 and 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. This is for rupees 200 and its probability is 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. For this, I write 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Or probability may be 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. Sorry, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. And this one is probability for 200. And 1 by 2 multiply by 1 by 4. Or probability may be 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. And that's why I write 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Now we have to solve it. And we get 16, 3, 2 and 1. We get 6 over 16 and we get 3 over 8. This is the probability of get rupees 200. Now so it's probability of getting the rupees 500, and it is the 1 by 2 and 3 by 4, 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Now you can observe the T diagram, that is I had write the values 1 by 2 and 3 by 4 and 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Two times there is a two chances to get the rupees 500. Now we have to solve it. 8 by 3 and 16. 8 2, we get 9 by 16. And now students, this is the second part. In third part, the probability of getting the rupees 200 or 500, and we already find the probability of getting the 200 and 500. We have to add it. Probability gets 200 or probability gets, or means addition time, 500. You have to write PKR also. And this probability is 3 by 8 and its probability is 9 by 16. By solving it, 16 and 3 2 times 6 and 9, we get 15 over 16. This is the probability of getting the 205, 15 and 500. Now students, part number 4, probability of getting the nothing. You know that the total probability is 1. We have to subtract the probability of getting the 200 and 500. Then we get the probability of getting the nothing. And this probability gets PKR 200 or PKR 500. Because we have to get 200, 500 or nothing. That's the probability of these two we have already find out, and we have to subtract it from 1. 1 minus 15 by 16, and we get the 16 minus 15. we get the 1 by 16, and this is the probability of getting the nothing. And now students, the question number 3 is solved. Now students, question number 4. SN takes either bus A or bus B to school every day. Bus A and bus B either arrive punctually or late. The possibility of bus A and B arriving punctually are 2 by 3 and 7 by 8 respectively. Find the probability that both buses are punctual. Bus A is late while bus B is punctual. Exactly one of the buses is late. Now, students, we have two probability of these three situations. First, we draw the tree diagram. In this question, the tree diagram is not given to us, but we have to draw by ourselves. The tree diagram help us to understand the situation and solve the questions easily. Bus A and bus B. The bus A is punctual or late, and the probability is given us in the question is punctually is for bus A is punctual, that the probability is 2 by 3, and its probability is 2 by 3, and for bus B the probability is punctual and late. Probability is given is 7 by 8, and this one is late, and bus B is late when the probability is 1 by 3. Its probability is 1 by 3. I subtracted from 1. Subtracted from 1, 1 minus 2 by 3, 3 by 2, we get the 1 by 3, and we get the 1 by 3. Again, the probability of getting the late of bus 2 is 1 by 8. And now punctual, late. P is for punctual and L is for late. The probability is given to us for the bus B is 7 by 8 of punctually. This is 7 by 8, and late is, I subtracted from 1 and get the 1 by 8. And this is the probability of getting the late. Now students, we have to this is the our tree diagram. Now we have to solve this. Both buses are punctual. If both buses are punctual, then we have to add this situation. Now students, in part number 1, both buses are punctual. If both buses are punctual, then the probability is 2 by 3 and 7 by 8. We have to combine this probability, and we have to write it like that: 2 by 3 over 7 by 8, and we get 2 1 4 and 7 by 12. This is the probability the both buses are punctual. Now let's see part number B. Bus A is late while bus B is punctual. Now students, we can see that the probability is 1 by 3 and 7 by 8. The bus A is late and bus B is punctual. Now we have to combine this probability. Now we have to solve it. 1 by 3 and 7 by 8. And we get the 7 over 24. And now students, the part number 2 is solved. Now students, part number 3, exactly one of the buses is late. It means the one bus is late. Now students, the exactly one bus is late. It means the one bus is punctual and one bus is late. And the probability is that the 2 by 3 and 1 by 8, we have to combine it, or the probability is 1 by 3, chances of this 1 by 3 and 7 by 8. Because exactly one bus is late, we have to take the one bus is late, and the probability is 1 by 3 and 7 by 8. So we write like that. Now students, it is 1 by 3 multiplied by 7 by 8 plus 2 by 3 and 1 by 8, and 3 over 24, 2 over 7 1 times 7, 7 over 24. And now by adding it, we get the 9 over 24. And by simplifying it, its both's value come in the table of 3, 3 3 times, and 3 8 times 24. And now students, this is the probability of getting one bus is late. And now students, the question number 4 is solved. I hope you understand these questions very well. Thank you very much students for watching my videos. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.